Guy comes in, he comes in my house, he's like tripping, he's like, oh.
Alright, I literally can't hear anything. So many young gym bros that like the Zherka. Well, it's because he fucking is a gym bro himself. Don't watch his sorry ass. Apparently, he said some shit about me, Killa. He's also admitted he's a pedophile for dating an 18-year-old 3 weeks after 18th birthday. That is so gross. Wait, he didn't date her. He's still in his 20s. Oh boy. Here we go. Let me change my desktop audio. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. Okay, boys.
So you've watched me for years.
Yeah, I watched you when.
Is there
remember
a
when it was
timestamp?
that fitness wave?
Do I have to watch all of this? No offense. I just don't know if I can listen to all of it. Anyone got a timestamp for me? Please. He's listening. He's a product of his environment. I support some of his thoughts. Yeah, timestamps. It was 3 hours. Give us a timestamp. Yeah, I'm not watching this for 3 hours, boys. Talks about you at the very beginning, I think. Why does he keep doing this? He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. He's dating her. He's 29. She just turned 18. He's currently dating her? And then he says on a stream that he's in love with me? Oh,
Jeff
boy.
Side.
Damn, this is
Matt Ogus.
This is like 20.
Oh, boy.
I was very toxic back then. I'm totally reformed now.
You're reformed now.
Oh yeah, now I'm making band and stuff because used for the boys. You know, I love Train to Death.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope.
Yeah. For 3 years, they didn't give me the check mark, even when I was the highest paid affiliate on the platform, making more money. At one point, I had more subs than Pokimane, but I wasn't working once a week. I was working 20-hour streams every day.
Oh my god!
So I was doing like a lot.
So your first like kind of like piece into the internet was streaming straight up, or did you try anything prior?
No, I was so new to this stuff. When they banned me from Twitch, I said, okay, I don't really care, but am I banned from OBS Streamlabs? And everyone started laughing. They're like, dude, you really don't know? Or when I was on Twitch streams, I'd say, how can I see the audience? Like, I wouldn't know what a Twitch, I thought it was like this. Let's say we're collabing on Twitch. I thought I have to go to bradleymartin.com to see your chat. And I have to go to jonzherka.com to see mine. So I was just a bouncer at a nightclub. So normie. Like 100% normie.
You definitely exaggerate how big he was on Twitch. He wasn't huge. He openly admits violence against Jews and Muslims. Yes, Killa, I'm aware. I just want to know what he said about me on this podcast. Thank you for the 5 gifted! Thank you! Thank you, darling. Fit check? Oh, yeah, bet, bro, bet. Alright, fit check. 10 out of 10 solid fit. Thank you. Can I say fit check time? Fit check complete. Okay, let's continue this on. Those gray pants make your dick look huge, Jenna. Holy shit. Yeah, daddy. Tell me more. Oh. Okay.
I didn't know you could make money from live streaming, and I didn't know.
Why'd you want to do it?
Well, I
not because you did it just for money, but I'm saying, like, how did you know?
Why
to
does
go
everyone
do
think
it?
I
Like,
watched
you
this
knew
shit?
nothing about it.
Well, I didn't. I was on Omegle, depressed, and I called this dude. I kept filming my Snapchats, and I would just insult people. And I called this guy a fat, ugly bitch. I told him he should kill himself. I was very toxic.
Oh my
I'm
god!
totally reformed now.
You're reformed now.
Oh yeah, now I'm making money. Right now I have to hold it down. But the guy said, "You're perfect." When I told him to kill himself, I said, "For what? What do you mean?" Like, I thought he'd be angry, and he's like, "You're perfect for this dating show." So they scouted me. They would scout people on the internet, and they're like, "Put him on." And just a week before that was my first ever prayer.
I wasn't on this shit.
And I was praying in the shower, made sure my dick's not hard. I don't know how to
so
pray,
happy
but I
that
said,
I was not on this episode.
Life. I'm 24
was I on
years
this
old.
episode? Does
I
anyone
want to do
remember?
that YouTube Bradley Martin.
I wasn't on the first episode. I wasn't.
Yeah. And
why did you hate your life?
Well, at that time, my best friend was stabbed to death. And he was the nice guy. He never fought anyone.
I don't think I was.
And so when I saw the nicest guy in the whole city got it the worst, and the loudmouth got nothing, like me, And that was the first night I didn't go out. Like every night they're like, yo, we're partying with and shit. And I'd go meet them. That was the one night I'm like this staring at the ceiling. I'm like, nah, I don't really want to go out. And I wouldn't pick up calls. And that night it happens. And I'm like, there's no justice in the world. I can either go full nihilist, do drugs, or I can come to God. And all I do is watch Speaker's Corner. That's the only content I watched. And I was like, it's New Year's. I feel like it. Let's do a prayer. And I do a 10-minute long prayer. If I do it for 10 minutes, it has to be real. That was my logic. And I bought a $300 laptop to become a YouTuber, but I didn't make a YouTube channel. I didn't know how. I didn't know how to do any of this.
God.
I thought it would just magically happen. And then so I went on Omegle, drinking and asking dudes on Omegle, how can I buy followers to be popular, right? And they're like, you need money for that, bro. You're broke.
Funny.
And so the guys who scouted me, they're like, we're putting you on this show, but first we want you to watch an episode. Because I was late for the interview, and they're like, we're going to make you wait. I was like, I fucked this up.
Did he openly
They made
forgave
me watch an episode
I don't
of Ecstasy
remember.
talking to this
Philip.
girl.
I ain't got time for your bullshit.
They're like, this is how the format is, the dating format.
Thank you so much for the 2
And I
months,
said,
darling.
who is that guy with the blonde hair? They said, that's the largest guy on the internet.
Thank
I
you.
said, I've never seen, and I like
Who's
XQC
that
Felix.
guy
you know,
with the
I know
blonde?
him
Oh,
kind of,
oh,
what I-
XQC.
who's
I had no idea. Thanks
He's
for
the
2
most
months,
boring
darling.
motherfucker I've ever seen in my
Have
life.
to resub?
Because
It's
I was
okay.
used to like
You don't have
knives,
to.
drugs, the stuff I'd see at nightclubs. So when I saw Twitch streaming is like, it's kind of just small talk, I was like, I'm going viral. And everyone's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Nobody goes viral from one appearance. I'm like, oh, I'm going viral. And I did 500,000 views my first ever time.
Why do you think you go viral? Why do you think people, just because you don't give a fuck? Or?
Well, no, it's kind of like putting a wild beast
A
in
wild
with some
beast.
fucking penguins. You know,
Some penguins.
you're gonna tune into that channel. You're gonna see what I do to them. But I didn't even know. I didn't do this on
Dude.
purpose. I had a gun next to me when I got on the show.
This little fucking Care Bear. I know him in real life. Come on, bro. Ugh. I know it's an act and a persona and stuff, but like I know who he is, so it's like I hear this and it's just fucking ironic as shit.
Show. I tried to look cool because I was very nervous. Right, I was in a waiting room, and so I just pulled a gun on the girls. On the date.
Wait.
There's 4 girls dating me. I pull a gun on them.
Wait.
Wait, let me grab that.
Wait. Why would you
What?
pull a gun? Oh, hold on. Why would you pull a gun on girls? You're like, was it like they were across the internet or they were in the room with you?
Yeah, these interviewing people need to do
They're-
research. He does lie a lot.
No, they're in their houses, so it's like they're. I can't knock a pixel off. I can't kill them.
Okay. So they're like, they're
They
in a
will
different
help.
screen.
Yeah.
They're sharing. Okay.
But in this show, you actually have to meet them eventually at TwitchCon, go on dates, and it's like a hookup culture.
So
thing.
you were on the stream and you pulled a
No,
gun.
it wasn't.
Yeah, well, I just
That's such a fucking lie. That is a fucking lie. It was not you go to TwitchCon and go on real dates and hookup culture. Yeah, a lot of people fucked, but like you didn't have to from these dating shows actually go have sex. I've never had sex with anyone on Twitch. I had one streamer boyfriend, and it was when I was 18, and no one has known about anyone else. I've gone on dates with other streamers, but I don't date someone like if I go on a date with someone that isn't us dating, we're not in a relationship yet. Like it's not consistent, and so I don't have sex with them. So no, it was not a hookup culture. Candyland had sex with a few people, but it was not a hookup culture. Like this is not like Raj didn't have sex with anyone. He had sex with one girl one time in 2016. Like that. I don't know what it means that it's like a hookup thing. The e-dates were not a hookup thing. So that's a blatant lie on Zherka's part right there. Like there's no expectation that he would have to go hook up with someone from the dating show. There's no real life aspect. Everyone knew it was just content. So that's a fucking lie, Zherka.
like Brandish did, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't point it at one of them. There was 4 I couldn't choose. I hated all of them. But in my head, I'm thinking, it's just like an introduction. You know, like what's up? Look, I wore a Trump hoodie. The first person to ever do that at the peak.
Dude, Christina was fucking hilarious, right? I love Kirk. Kirk's so funny. I've never laughed more from a human being. Kirk is so funny. Zherka's lying. I know, he's lying.
Of like cancellation for 2019, they were banning everything Trump related, and so people were like, what the and I put the gun out, and then they're like almost kicked me off the show, but they're like, oh no, he's just brandishing it because they wanted to pull content out of me before kicking me off.
Wait,
Right?
he pulled up.
And so the girls freaked out.
He pulled out a gun live on stream in Vancouver. What kind of gun? I don't think he has his gun license. I'm pretty sure he just admitted to a felony. Okay.
Out, and I'm like, okay, they all freaked out. Their anxiety spiked. I do this at the club all the time. I just have to win them over.
I would just like to add that that is, like, having an illegal firearm in Canada is like 10 years in prison. So, yeah. Having it not in a lockbox would be a felony in Vancouver, even with PAL. I know. I don't think he has a PAL either, so that makes it an illegal firearm. Which, by the way, like, if you look up Canada's laws, we're not cool with that. I think he actually just admitted to that. I would also like to point that out.
Look stupid. If I win the girls over, I'll be a sensation. People will with me. I can start making a living from this. And I won one of the girls over, and really, I had a chance to all of them, you know?
Did you?
No, they're friends. I don't want to talk about that. But,
So, okay.
But yeah, that was my introduction. I never knew what Twitch was. I didn't think you could go live for longer than an hour. I thought it was an Instagram thing. So I didn't know you could sit there and just make money all day. So when they said, my first week on Twitch, everyone's like, put a donation button. I was like, I don't need it because I'm lonely. I'm damn near about to kill myself. I just want the 2,000 viewers.
For 2 weeks, by the way. For like 2 weeks. Dude, I didn't have a donation button for a year into streaming. It was a fake toy gun. Raj made him show it. Oh, was it a fake toy gun? Okay. If it was a toy gun, it's fine. But if it was a real gun that he brandished on stream, that's like a huge criminal offense. So he probably should be very specific about that before going on a podcast and saying this. Because, like, you can't just be like, oh, yeah, I brandished a firearm. You can't use the specific terminology for a fake gun. It's weird. You look cute as always. Thanks, Sela. Welcome back. How are you, friend?
Viewers, you know, spamming Osama in my chat and, like, you're the best. And I just wanted the
attention.
Yeah, I was willing to buy followers for some extra attention.
Oh.
So when it was real, I just want to kick it with them. Then I saw they donate to other people, and I'm like hella jealous. Those are my followers. I'm like, wait, so if I don't have a donation button, you give to others? No, f- that I'm banning anyone who gives to these fucking losers. And then I put a donation button, and it was $10,000 my first stream, and that's the first time I cried. Like,
easy
whoa,
clap.
the good shit. You know those losers? You know those cucks that cry from tears of joy? It was my first time experiencing that.
Tears of joy.
Yeah, and I call my dad. He's in Europe. He doesn't give a fuck. Oh, good job. He doesn't give a fuck.
So, his dad just wants you to get you a job, dude. Oh my god. That's what your dad wants.
I told you, I said I'm going to give Brad the best interview because I know he's mad at me for pushing it to 6 p.m., but you don't want 3 p.m. me. You want this.
Why not 3 p.m. you?
I don't do drugs at 3.
What drugs? Are you on drugs right now?
I mean, I don't charge up. Like, I don't Red Bull. I don't do that stuff, right?
Charge up.
Yeah, like 3 p.m. would be a boring.
I feel like you take drugs. I could just tell just based on looking at your content.
I do.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
It's fine.
I never once took a drug until I was 21 years old.
Notice how he doesn't answer if he's on drugs right then and there. He is. He's on probably Adderall. Or what was the other one he's been doing? This is upsetting for me. I'm sorry. His dad told him to get a real jab.
Didn't drink alcohol because I didn't want to do it in my Muslim parents' house, disrespect them. And I didn't want to do it out of peer pressure. So I was working at the club and I'm like, what is this bag? Right? And
are you salty when John rejected you? Oh, I could care less. I have zero romantic interest and have never had romantic interest in John.
And I knew what it was. But I'm like, if I do it at home alone,
I tried to friend zone him.
Then nobody peer pressured me to do it. Man. But check this out. It's still peer pressure. Because why am I doing it alone? To get prepared to go to a party to look cool doing drugs, right?
Yeah.
So that was the first time I was 21 years old.
So you do a lot of things for validation of other people.
Yes. Everything in the world comes from the external. All of Brad's confidence, none of it comes from within. Zero.
Interesting.
You don't believe that?
No. Actually, I want to talk about this. This is a really interesting concept. Why do you think people do anything that they do? It's kind of along the lines of which we're going with.
You mean career?
Anything that anyone does. Like, why do we all do what we do?
I think Freud said it best that it comes from death anxiety. Right?
What?
Not to go too far.
Dude, do I have to watch this, man? Who watches this shit? Yeah, it has 590,000 views. Somebody's sitting here watching this. I just don't know if I can. I don't know. Can someone give me this guy's my new role model? Please don't say that, booty meat. No. The video's on YouTube. Idiot put on a Halo mask and showed toy gun like he was a gangster. Oh, okay. As long as it wasn't a real gun, he's fine. But like he said in this and did not say a toy gun. He said he brandished a firearm and that they were going to get in trouble for him brandishing a firearm, even though it was about a toy gun. He doesn't mention that. So like he's leaving that out. So he's like basically lying. It's weird. That's weird. Oop. Yeah. I've caught him now in multiple. The thing is he needs to come home and stop doing drugs. Apologize to people. Probably apologize to his parents.
Far into your life, but you have some of the most motivational that has nothing to do with fitness, and it's your father passing and all the stuff that I grew up watching.
Watch 3 hours
and when I say
of
grew up
this?
watching, I mean like form. You kind of did it with like
Of like pain and trying to avoid all these thoughts and like the ideas of being good enough. That's what I did. And I found the gym, and the gym was like, oh, I can do this. And the more
seeing too, which is funny. He's like totally opposite from me. He's like totally straight edge, great person, but he thought I was a.
He goes on these podcasts and spews lies.
You know what I mean? On
overdose on what?
On the cycles I was on.
But how you over
on acetate, 2,000 milligrams.
Honestly, because that's like
a pimple. Who gives a fuck?
Do you think it like fucked up the rest of your life?
So for Uber Eats, boom! I locked the fuck.
Oh my god, I can't watch it. Listen at 2x speed. Is that something we can do? Is there like even 3x? Oh, Lord. Yeah, we're gonna go with 2x.
Door so I can scream alone in agony. The fucking paramedics are trying to break in the door.
Wow, that's so much better.
Dude, if you would have continued that,
Zherka's crazy. He's literally
You would've
lying
always-
on these.
Yeah,
That's
from the
crazy.
dehydration.
You don't like Zherka anymore? It's not that I
the
don't
male
like
characteristics do
them.
reverse after you drop cycle for most men, and you lose all the gains. For women, not really. You clitoris is
Not
fine.
being
But look
a
at this.
good friend
I
right
immediately,
now. And
immediately
he's
look up
saying
in 10
things
weeks,
that
I'm
I
in the A's,
don't
like, I'm high as
condone,
fuck.
and I'm
I'm
not
sober up, and I
okay
look up,
with.
and for the first time, there's all photos of me. I look up in the mirror, and this is the first time in my life I saw a jawline,
And
beard. I can't grow a beard.
I
Completely
can't
different angle.
handle
My
him
this
being
part
on
of my forehead
drugs,
came
you know?
out. Striking
Like,
features. I'm like, what the
that's
fuck is that? And my girlfriend freaked out. She's
too
like,
much
I'm like,
for
who the
me.
fuck are you? In 10 weeks, I rapidly changed my face.
Something's wrong with him. Yeah, I know. And all these people are condoning it and like letting it
I mean, I think
get worse. Sad thing is, once he stopped being indulged, no one will invite him on anymore. He's burned every bridge for this, basically. I know. And everybody's so fine with using him for content and like allowing this.
Yeah, I don't know what you were doing.
Yeah, but I recomped. I think I lost 35 pounds of fat,
sad.
and I gained 25 pounds.
Is he really on drugs? I just thought it was a joke.
It was like 4 months. I went from 180 pounds to a fat 270 to a not shredded, lean, 10% body fat, 245. And that's when everyone in my city said, okay, you might not be the most jacked dude, but you.
But that's why I don't
definitely
talk to
you have
him.
the real steroids. How much for a bottle of test?
It's not that I don't.
How much for a bottle of test? I'm like, shit, man, mine's 200. 200 a bottle of test. And they're like, we can get the same pharma brand. I'm like, no, we mix. We do other things.
Anyway, I'm not gonna get sad on stream.
And everyone pick up off me. That's the first time I started making good money.
So the steroid thing.
Why do people care what this guy says? They said he talked about me,
Check this out.
but I'm starting not to give a shit.
Why do you?
I don't
From an
know.
apartment, you know, I couldn't pay rent. In my head, I'm like, it's not that my girlfriend will leave me. This bitch is in love. Divinely ordain us the power of free will. And I say, fuck my soul. My soul negotiates with my as double D tits to your face, and it comes very like soft and stuff. And the devil makes you think, talk yourself out of instinct. Not 6-year-olds, right? Teenagers. Everything in the Bible written is illegal to admission.
Man,
Why are you getting mad?
I'm talking to you right now. Listen.
Oh yeah, I'm not those crazy people that
That's
are
what
like,
I'm
I've seen him.
Better help. I've talked about this plenty of times before.
Could have been way richer. They won't buy my programs because he's a flat earther. And I'm like, I'm a god. I'm not going to take that. Experiments, all 6 of them, to prove that the earth is in motion, failed.
I'm just gonna pay taxes till it. People's like trauma.
Did you guys make me watch this for no reason?
Be a fucking Elon Musk book. But like, they're not offering you salvation. It's timeline. Look, he's literally chat, chat guy. And I said, you know what?
Who's
I
podcasting
girl and I'm
this?
kiss her. Nope. I'm finding a real 18-year-old. A real, like on birth certificate. And I'll fucking kiss her. I didn't kiss her. I found the 18-year-old and I fucked the shit out of her. And I fucking broadcast the whole thing. Us getting out of bed together. These articles freaked the fuck out. And I said, 29 years old. I've never done this.
Yo.
But if you're that venomous that you're chasing me, you want to call me, I am whatever you say I am. You want to call me a pedo? Let me give it to you. And that's my girlfriend.
That girl's your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend.
Okay, so
Am I doing good? I texted him I'm going to deliver. And he's like, I don't know, dude. I'm delivering.
this is your girlfriend. How long?
4 weeks, 3 weeks.
How long, dude?
3 weeks. But I don't do dating. I say, you're either my girlfriend first few days of meeting me. Instinctively, you're my girlfriend. At the bar, I say, yeah, I'm jealous. If I met her 1 hour ago, I said, high value male, dude, looking funny, smart. Look at my DMs, bitch. Look at my DMs. Yeah, that bitch, she knows me, Kardashian. You know what you're getting here. You're my girlfriend now.
Okay. Everyone has reason to be upset with Jenna has reason to be upset with Zherka, but everyone in chat is blindly hating his cringe. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have my reasons, but he's also not going to be allowed to talk to me now, so that's fine. Every time he has a girlfriend, he's outlawed from speaking to me. So I mean, that's fine. That's fine. It takes. I don't have to
Now
deal
you're
with
not allowed to
it.
talk. You look at your fucking shoes, bitch. You're not allowed to talk to any dude. And they say yes because they do want that. They do want a jealous guy. They always say yes. People think you'll get fucking. If Bradley Martin or a high value male does
That's
this,
so bad.
then David Dobrik's team reached out to me like, we have a blowing me away that you're saying this, and you're like, man, that cool kid does. Yeah, you think you can find
He's
me?
okay. Like he tells the girl she can't talk to any other guys. That's so toxic. Oh my god. Who's the new girlfriend? I don't care. She needs to run. That's what. I'm gonna go
Sorry,
rescue
Paige,
her.
If I'm better than you, then shut the fuck up and do the dishes, bitch. The fuck?
Yo, you're fucked.
I'm
Oh
fucked.
my God,
Bradley,
dude.
you think I'm fucked, but you don't,
No,
know,
no.
you don't understand how much you're giving her.
No,
She's
I
getting everything. She can't fucking do this for 20 minutes.
No, listen, dude. Trust me. I definitely want someone to help me with my dishes for sure.
Have you had that in LA? Never.
I've had it. I've had
They
it.
pouting when they do it.
No, I've had it once. Like happy.
They're doing it happy?
Happy.
No.
And cooking good.
She's still not a virgin.
No.
She's washing your plate with her.
Listen, I know John's in love with me, and apparently, since he said it publicly, I can talk about that without like revealing anything. I don't know. Just because someone's in love with you doesn't mean you are obligated to feel the same back. I respect that, but I think you love him too romantically. I don't know. I think as like a family member, I very much view him like a brother. But just like my brother, I'm watching him ruin his life. Called like my brothers become super racist too from mental illness and drugs, and they just like, I don't know what happens to the human brain when you have addiction and mental illness slewed together, but like the things, the lengths, it's really hard to watch. And I know a lot of you guys are like, haha, it's content, but if you actually understand what's at stake and like what's happening and what it's like, yeah, it's great. So yeah. He's trying so hard to be the next Andrew Tate. Yeah, well, it's working. Sometimes you have to love someone as a stranger from a distance. It hurts. And that's how it is sometimes. Yeah.
That's what she's doing. We're getting cheated, bro. Every girlfriend I've ever had, I said, stop fucking pouting.
see his
You're fucking
money.
$1 fucking handouts, you're pouting?
Yeah, but he doesn't have the money to spend on treatment because now he has this hype persona of him in mania and doing crazy shit. So being healthy is not incentivized. So now basically doing drugs. When you first met him? When I first met him, he was on drugs. Yeah. And I told him if he didn't quit and was completely sober around me, that I wouldn't hang out with him anymore because he was dangerous. And I was scared of him. And so he got off drugs and would be sober around me. Obviously, things have changed again, and yeah. Lovely.
And when she's doing the dishes, right? Legit, I don't even care if they're clean.
Oh, do I have to watch this?
It would snap one day. You don't remember money, bro.
Are you serious?
For the big podcast, who's gonna hate you and send their?
I do.
What did he do?
A horse. Someone who takes money.
Find you funny. I knew their thing from the Bible. And project of that kid's career.
I mean,
Incel means I don't fuck them. Insanity. Because I don't say like, how are you when she's like doing her ego stream. I say, what is your spirit animal? And they saw that it worked with the smart girls, the dumb girls, the snobby girls. It worked with all of them. And they're like, you don't change your game for a lawyer or a doctor. I'm like, no, because a woman, she only wants to feel a sense of play from a man because then she goes, Zherka,
you guys getting more
most of
comfortable.
the girls who suck my dick know that I'm not marrying them. It's not about that. I've come to the conclusion that women never age up from a child's mindset. And they really don't. That's why you give them $1 million, they buy IKEA furniture and don't invest and lose all of it. How many of them lose it?
What about the ones that like restoration hardware and shit?
Russ?
Restoration hardware with the ones like that.
Hillary Clinton.
Did he just say women don't age up from being a child? And that's why they buy IKEA furniture if you give them $1 million? Oh! Ah! Look at him, he believes it! He believes it! I would kill him if he said this to me in person. I would make him shut the fuck up. People don't... I know who he is, and therefore he's powerless to me.
I ain't got time for your bullshit, ho.
It just needs to stop, dude. Like, this is so fucking weed time. Yeah, we're gonna smoke, bro. Poggy's 10 subs. I'm gonna go insane if I watch another 5 minutes of this. I heard you from the kitchen. Sorry, I'm getting livid. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Sex sells. He didn't mention you. Quit giving you attention. He didn't? Oh, thank God. Awesome. I can't watch it. Oh, it was awful. Absolutely awful. That's awful content. Oh. Oh, fuck watching this. That was insane. Yo, Biru, thank you so much for the 10 gifted, man. Cheers. I'm gonna smoke some. Just so it's getting into it. I like how we ended on if you give a woman $1 million, she'll go and buy IKEA furniture. Because apparently women stop developing as children. My guy, I'd have no idea how you could think that about a human being. But, alright, brother. You